Hey, look, check this out. It's two things you will never have as a broke person. It's time and money. And when I mean broke, I don't mean by, like, look, you can pay your bills paid, you got a decent job, you got like $5 grand saved. I'm talking about you just can't go live how you want to live. For instance, when me and my wife was struggling, when we was struggling to where paycheck to paycheck wasn't enough, it's two things I couldn't give her, and that was time and money. Because I was taking all the time I could get to put into my full-time job to get as many hours as I can get. And that's why sometimes a full-time job could be a trap. Not all full-time jobs pay you $100,000, right? So you gotta understand, when you're getting paid hourly, you're trying to work as many hours as you can so your check can be biggest as it can. And you have to understand, and honestly, poor people shouldn't date and marry. And that's gonna sting a little because you say, well, man, why would you say that when you want somebody you can build with? You have to understand, you can't build with everybody, right? Your definition of building and your woman's definition of building is totally opposite. See, a man will neglect everything to get the money. A woman will neglect some things to get the money. Like you see some husband and wife teams where the man work, the woman work, they split the bills and all that. A man will sacrifice a little bit more than a woman would. And when a man is broke, he don't care nothing about sex. He don't care nothing about having a good time. When a man is broke, he want to go make some money. When a woman is broke, she more so, just take my mind off of it. Oh dang, I almost ran that. Let's just take my mind off of it and let's just go lay on the beach. Not all women, but most. And that's why I say a poor person, there's two things they can't give in a relationship. A poor man is time and money because they don't have either one. And what you have to understand is, I don't reckon, like if I had a son, I got all daughters. If I had a son, I would tell my son, do not get yourself in a relationship until you are where you want to be in life. They don't mean that. If that means 35 years old, then that's just what that means, because you got to understand, a man at 40 years old can still get a 25, 28-year-old young woman versus a man get married at 24 years old and he's building from ground zero with nothing. Him and his woman are going to butt heads on a lot of things. I've never seen, online I've seen it, but I've never seen personally a man that gets married at 20. I've seen plenty of people get married at 20, but they didn't build nothing together, and a lot of them didn't stay together. But I've never seen nobody get married at a young age like that and was able to truly build with their woman. Again, I've seen plenty of people get married at 20. Some of them still married and they really don't have nothing to show for it. All they have to show for it is a mortgage, a new vehicle, and a full-time job. I've never seen nobody actually build. Now, I've seen plenty of people that have gotten married at 35, 40, 45 and was able to actually build something. So you have to be honest with yourself. What you can build and what you can't, and who you can marry and who you can't.